We are going to go ahead and give you some additional news coverage here. Let's turn now to some local news out of Tyler, where a Tyler man has now been charged with murder yesterday. That's believed to have doused his girlfriend in gasoline ahead of a fatal house fire. 67-year-old Gregory Barganier, this is what he looks like here, was booked into the Smith County Jail on a charge of murder after a woman's body was found in a burned home early yesterday. Now, according to an arrest affidavit, the body is believed to be that of Barganier's girlfriend, identified as Marilyn. Let's try that one more time. Here we go. We're going to do this one more time. So, again, we are bringing you local news coverage here out of Tyler, where a Tyler man charged with murder yesterday is now believed to have doused his girlfriend in gasoline ahead of a fatal house fire. This is 67-year-old Gregory Barganier. He was booked in the Smith County Jail on a charge of murder after a woman's body was found in a burned home early yesterday. According to an arrest affidavit, the body is believed to be that of Barganier's girlfriend, identified as Marilyn McKeechin, who he allegedly admitted to dousing with gasoline again ahead of the fire. The affidavit says that shortly after responders arrived at the fire on Shady Trail, a Smith County jail sergeant reported that a man had turned himself in for, quote, throwing gasoline on his girlfriend. The man, identifying himself as Barganier, again, who you're seeing here, confirmed that the incident happened at the location of the house fire, but denied that there had been a flame before he left. Now, again, this is all according to the document. Also, according to that same document, Barganier told officers in a later interview that the incident had started with an argument over his eviction. He reportedly said that McKeechin had ordered him to vacate the home by yesterday, and he had yet to secure a new place to live. He described the altercation in the early hours of Monday as starting when he returned from the garage after arguing over the housing situation. He alleged that she was holding a bucket of gasoline in her left hand and a cup in her right hand. Again, all according to the document. He also reported that she was holding a lighter in her right hand and flicking it as she threw cups of gasoline at him. Now, Barganier reportedly claimed that as soon as she started throwing the fuel, he fled the home and then drove away down Highway 271. The document goes on to say that officers questioned how she was holding the cup and flicking the lighter with the same hand, as well as reminding him of his statement over at the jail that he had thrown the gas at her. Barganier began to change his story, again, according to the affidavit, eventually settling on the claim that he pushed the bucket back at her, spilling it on her in the process. Now, according to the document, his recounting of the fire not having started before he left just didn't line up with later questioning either. It was also noted that a neighbor's surveillance camera appeared to capture the flicker of flames prior to seeing his vehicle leaving the house. It was found that Barganier has a prior conviction for first-degree murder back in Florida in 1981. The man reportedly told officers that he had served a 26-year prison sentence, but wouldn't elaborate on the charges. Now, due to those discrepancies in his testimony and the evidence gathered at and around the scene, a warrant was signed for his arrest on Monday. He does remain booked on a bond of $750,000. Again, that's the latest local news coverage there. In the meantime,